Greetings and welcome. No, that's really lame. What's up, everybody? TeeLow here once again with a new video concept idea. This is gonna happen somehow. I'm gonna keep putting shit out until it finally catches on. But anyway, so I had this idea to. Let me rewind real quick. I'm starting at the wrong part of the story. Anyway, a producer I follow, Legend, posted a video talking about how Landr, which is a product that I use, a website that I use, subscription that I use to master my music, has another part of the website that I never actually went to or touched or looked at. It's called Samples. And basically it allows you to use loops to create beats. Now the idea is that these loops are used to help you get started to make beats for producers, like people who actually produce. But I don't actually produce. All I can do is use samples, really. Like I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to producing. So then I looked more into it, and these samples are all completely royalty free. Basically, I create the loop that I want, the beat that I want out of the loops that they have available. And by the way, they have thousands and thousands and thousands of loops available, and they're adding more all the time. And so basically I can create a beat, rap on it, and then put it out. Now it's not going to sound as great as a producer who's been doing it, for the last few years, or actually knows how to produce. But what I'm able to do is create music, like just get on a pure creative run of music and finally get to what I want to do, and that's just putting music out as often as I can. So with that, a little bit of backstory out of the way, what I have decided to do for 2021 is put out one song a week. Now, I got that idea from King Crooked Eye, who did the weeklies before a couple times. And then later on, I found out that Russ also still uses this formula. And Russ he's one of the dopest out right now. And I could use the discipline in my pen, because I sit back, I write, I don't write, I move. I tell myself that I have to be inspired to write, when really it's all about discipline. It's sitting down, it's writing, it's getting better with your pen. And that's what I need to do. I need to get better with my pen. So I figure, why not make a fun video series while I'm at it, and just get disciplined in the creating video part of this too, which I should do. So that's where I'm at with it. So, which leads us to here. So I'm going to do this series. I'm going to call it the Landr Challenge. So every single week I will put out videos of not only me rapping on the beat that I put together, but also showing how I made the song. So these songs are going to be anywhere from full-length songs to just short ones, to just ideas, to just whatever. The point is, I'm just putting music out every single week, and I'm going to keep rapping. And I have other ideas that I want to do with this music. Like in the beginning, I'm going to start with a lot of lo-fi sounds, because I just want to create like a permanent 24-hour live stream out of lo-fi music. So, because those are really taking off. Those are really popular on YouTube right now. So I'm going to try that. So you're going to hear a lot of lo-fi in the beginning of this for the first, maybe 8 weeks. And I'll be putting out other music too. But, that's just kind of the plan. So anyways, here we are on Landr Samples. Now, I already have a beat put together and downloaded, actually. So let me just make sure that these are my collections. These are the saved sounds that I've used, that I've put together, and see, they save them as BPM and key, so that way where we're at. So this is I believe this is the right one. Just double check. Uh-oh. So the cool thing about samples, like I said, is that you can create. Don't tell me the website's down. All right. Is that you can create things, and it's really cheap, the pricing. You know, I'll show you the pricing real quick. So $50 for 1,000 credits for a year. And you can buy that as many times as you need to for more credits. You can just keep buying $50 for more credits. I'm on the $5.99 plan right now because 75 credits is really all I need a month, you know, for the purpose of what I'm doing. Because like I said, I'm not really a beat maker or a producer at this point in time. Like, I'm getting better, and this is absolutely helping me. Like, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot just out of doing this. So anyway, oh no, these are different things. So so they have these beat packs and all these things like loop packs and stuff. I try to mix them up as much as I can, but sometimes like I like the breakdowns of the drums, so I will go back to the same beat pack and I'll get all the different breakdowns of the drums. Actually, this is the one I was working on. What is this? Oh, this is not the right one. So I will remove all those from the creator, and now we are going to add this. So this is 90 BPM. So I'm going to add this first. Then I'm going to add this. And again, this is something that I already have saved. And, you know, you don't have to use the same beats I make. Like, in fact, there's so much here. Like, there's so much here that you can use. Like, there's no reason to really copy what I'm doing. Like, I just throw together the simplest things just because I want to get to creating. And I'm just making lo-fi music, and lo-fi is not really involved high production. Like, it's simple, it's concise, it's just put together, like, kind of with bare minimum. So, and that's where I'm at in my skill level, in my comfort right now. Like, I don't want to get too big in my, you know, in my, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to just bite off more than I can chew, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and just kind of go full in on a production, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So anyway, so this is the beat with everything playing. Now, when I download this and I put it into Logic Pro, I'm going to break it down, and it's not all going to play out like this. So so anyway, let me double check if I have this downloaded. D minor. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm just going to download it again just in case. Also, I think I'm obligated to tell you that this this video is not sponsored. I don't know if I'm obligated to say that or not, but this is not sponsored in any way. I appreciate what Landr does, so that I just want to shout him out. I want to do, you know, it's important to give people who may be looking for other avenues, just kind of what you've learned. It's important to pass that along. So anyways, this is preparing for download. I don't know why. My internet is very slow, actually, if we're being honest. So there we go. So now that we've got this downloaded, I'm going to drag this into the computer I use for making music and videos on. So there's going to be a slight switch, and we're going to do that right now. All right, so now we're back on my other computer, and we are going to load up the beat load up the stems, and I'm going to show you how I drop the loops in, and then we're going to record the verse, which I have already written. In the future, I'm thinking I might show the writing process a little bit more on here, but for right now, I don't know how long these videos are going to be, so until I get better at editing them, I'm just going to write my verses ahead of time, just because I need to figure out, like, timing. I don't want these videos to be crazy long, so I already spent like 4 minutes of the last one just talking about nonsense. So we're gonna open up a new one. Close. Boom. Audio. Create. Now we have to change the BPM to 90. And then time. So let's open this. Drag. I'm going to drag all these over. All right, now I don't think I want the drums to start right there, that's for sure. But all right, let's see here. Let's see, what is this? Come on. Excuse me. All right, so these things are gonna fall back for a little bit. I definitely want like just a slight intro. So like, you know what, I'm gonna copy and paste this. So I don't know my shortcuts all that well. Control. Oops. Copy V. See how that sounds real quick. Actually, it's yeah. Yeah. That's how it should go. That's how it should go. I think I might drop this down so it's easier to manage. So then we're gonna copy this. See, this is how easy this is. We're just copy and pasting. I know this is cheating. Like, I am not calling myself a producer. Please don't think that. Please don't think that I'm like some kind of dope producer or anything. Like, I know that I'm not. Okay, like, I know that I'm not. I just thought this was a really cool idea, and it gives me a chance to be creative and just make music because I can't afford to keep buying beats all the time. So this just gives me the opportunity to be creative, and that's all I could ask for, really. So yeah, let's just kind of hear how it sounds. But you see what I do with the drums, like I got the strip. That's called the stripped drum stripped. See, and then I got like the full drums. That's why like I go into kits and I try to find like I try to find the different versions of drums. That's why like I normally when I go into these loop packs and these kits, I try to find like different things from everywhere because I want whatever I put together to not sound like what anybody else is doing. Like, because content ID is a bitch. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Content ID is a bitch, and what happens is people put out beats and they click the little button, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody's shit gets flagged. Like, that's why I was hesitant of showing people like exactly what sounds I used on this beat because I don't want that to happen to me. So hopefully y'all are cool and that doesn't happen to me. But see, like I like the full version of the drums better. So see, I like the I like the full version better. So I might just drag this back here. I might do that because I'm starting with the hook anyways on this. So yeah, that makes more sense. And then I might just let this rock. I should just go ahead and switch all of these. And copy. Oops. Let me undo that. Just because I don't like when that happens. Paste. Alright, so now I just need, you know what, I might just do copy. Now, when I'm making the song, I may change up all these drums again, but for the purpose of just recording, I just want kind of a simple layout. And I just got the chimes just to, just to add a little bit of flavor. Yeah, I'll put those right there actually. Boom. Just to add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of texture. And then oh man, excuse me. I don't know why I did that, but I might just put the record sound right at the end just so. Yeah. Alright. So you see how easy that is, how simple that is. It's been like 9 minutes total since I've switched to this. And this video is going to be way too long. I can already tell. But as I get better at doing this, I'll get better at chopping this down and keeping this clear, concise, and to the point. So the next part is to record. So let's start that. All right, let's do this. Just make sure everything looks right. One last check. All right. Yeah. Landr weeklies. Landr challenge. Yeah. It ain't always about what you know. It's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know. It's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Stuck in the process, the habit turned into something I obsess. I can't quit yet, I guess, 'cause my heart will tear apart at my flesh. So I go in, no win, there's no win. Champions live like there is no win. Dynasties is built like there is no end. Every thought outside the box like there is no end. Ghost in the shell, my soul is my writer, ghost in universe in motion. I give myself to the ocean. Far from broken, though these cracks got me open to the blessings that come in from the devotion. Drink the potion, divine mind of rhyme. Focus in, find my higher line. Vibrate at a different degree, 'cause enough friction to make 'em imitate me, yeah. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Let's do another take. Yeah. Landr challenge. Week 1. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Stuck in the process, the habit turned into something I obsess. I can't quit yet, I guess, 'cause my heart will tear apart at my flesh. So I go in knowing there's no win. Champions live like there is no win. Dynasties is built like there is no end. See, I'm falling off. Take 3. Landr challenge. Week 1. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough, yeah. Stuck in the process, the habit turned into something I obsess. I can't quit yet, I guess, 'cause my heart will tear apart at my flesh. So I go in knowing there is no win. Champions live like there is no win. Dynasties is built like there is no end. Every thought outside the box like there is no end. Ghost in the shell, my soul is my writer, ghost in universe in motion. I give myself to the ocean. Far from broken, though these tracks got me open to the blessings that come in from the devotion. Drink the potion, divine mind of rhyme. Focus in, find my higher line. Vibrate at a different degree. Cause enough friction to make 'em imitate me. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough, yeah. Feel it? Yeah. I feel like it's one of those ones you can chill to. Yeah, feel me? Now it's time to do the ad libs. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Process. Obsess. I guess. At my flesh, there is no win. There is no win. There is no win. There is no end. A writer ghosting. Ocean. Open. Drink the potion. Divine mind of rhyme. Higher line. Make 'em imitate me. What you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Yeah. Process. Something I obsess. I guess. At my flesh, knowing there is no win. There is no win. There is no end. There is no end. My writer ghosting, universe in motion, ocean, open. Drink the potion, divine mind of rhyme. Find my higher line. Cause enough friction to make 'em imitate me. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. It ain't always about what you know, it's about what you're willing to do to get dough. Yeah. Alright, so now that I have the ad libs done, and the stacks and all that, like what I'm about to do is just copy and paste my presets at this time because I'm running out of time. It's already 3:30. I got to get ready for work, get out of here. So for the purpose of the remainder of this video, I'm just going to copy and paste the presets and then mix it down. So, but yeah, that's the process. Yeah. The next week I will do a much better video because I think as the weeks go by, I'll get better at this. But for the purpose of this video, this is it. All right, peace.